going on? I'm Steve. Hope you're doing fantastic today. So that right there was No Particular Place to Go by Chuck Berry, I think from 1964. And it's one of 5 super fun, super iconic intros from the 60s, 70s, and 80s that I'm going to show you today. I got Survivor, I've got Heart, I've got Yes, and one other one that's just going to blow your mind. I think you're going to love it. All right, I'll tell you, it's the Allman Brothers. So let's get right to these lessons. They're super fun and easy. I think for the most part, they're beginner to intermediate, and we're just gonna knock them out. For number 5, we'll start off with a capo on the 3rd fret, do some palm muting, go like this. Very cool. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. So you don't really need the capo, but it makes the chords easier to play as you go along the song. So it's really in like a C minor kind of deal. You could play it up here and do bar chords. Let's try that real quick. So you got the 8th fret of the low E string, 10th fret of the A, and the D strings right there. And you go down 2 frets, back up, down 2 frets, back up, and now hit like a E minor with the 5th fret of the A and the D strings to an F major, like that. So you can use your thumb or you can bar it like that. So that's the right way to do it. But if you want to, you can play it with an A minor to G, A minor. That's where the chords come in. And that you sort of just, I guess you could leave it on the A minor right there and hit the low E string and F major. Like that, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. At number 4, it's One Way Out by the Allman Brothers. And I was like, what is One Way Out? And then I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I know that song. This one's really sweet, little blues, little riff right here. And it's not as hard as you think. You hit the open A string. So it's an A major right here, or A blues right there. Open A string, hit the 7th fret of the D string twice, and pull it off to the 5th fret of that D string. Then 7th of the A, and then back to the 5th of the D string, and back to the 7th of the D string. So all together. That second one ends right back up there on the 7th of the D string. One more time. If you go to the D string and then the 7th of the G, pull off to the 5th of the G, sort of do it all on these 2 strings, same thing we just did. Back to the A. Now you can go to an E major and to a D and to an A, or if you want to, take that same thing, 7th fret of the A string, and then 9th of the G, down. So you're basically taking everything you did right here in the D, except you're putting that finger on the 7th fret of the A string. Very cool. And then go down 2 more frets to the D and the A. But that beginning part, that's the iconic intro. All right, at number 3, in 1983, we're going to stay in A major, and it goes. 2 ways to play it right there. Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes. So open A string, 2nd, 3rd of the A string, and then open D string. Oops, sorry. I hit the open G. That's the open D string twice. Or you can stay on the same note and go to the 5th fret of the A string. Now, another way to do it is to use bar chords. So you're on the 5th fret of the low E string, 7th of the A, and the D strings, and just do bar chords, up 2 frets, up 1 fret, and and then up two more frets. So all together. And then after one of them, it goes, that's G major right there. So you could go like this. So instead of going all the way up here, you could play a D major on the 5th fret of the A string, 7th of the D and G. Right back down to there in the G major. A, B, C, D, those are the chords, G. All that kind of stuff. All right, at number 2 is that Chuck Berry intro we just heard a second ago. No particular place to go. What a blast this is. So it's in G major, but right before G major, it starts off with that D chord, but it's a variation of it. So you got the 8th fret of the D string, and then 7th of the G and B strings, G and B strings, and then 10th of the high E string. And when you strum all of them together, it goes like this. And you slide that last one all the way down. So when it goes fast, sweet. Then you end up on G major. Now before I show you some extra notes, let me give you the chords. Cruising and playing the radio. C, no particular place to G. D major with no particular place to G. But that cool little riff goes like this. Like that. So you hit the low G string just one time, or sorry, low E string on the 3rd fret one time, and go like this. So you take this finger, put on the 5th fret of the G string, slide it up to the 7th, and when you do, you hit the 6th of that B string and hit it a bunch of times. Ready? And slide down to the 5th fret of the G and B strings. And then you really hit a G major, the high parts of a G major, and then the low part, like that. So all together. And you can go off like that, sort of in the minor shape right there of the 3rd fret of the G and B strings, or with that 4th fret of the G string, like that. Cruising and playing the radio. Pretty cool. All right, and at number 1, this one is a mega rocker from 1977. It's Barracuda by Heart. If you got the whammy bar, use it right there, but it's an E major. And that rockin' intro goes. Palm mute, put your palm right here and go. So I'm playing an E major. I'm really not even using that finger at the moment. I'm just hitting the bottom 3 strings, open E string, 2nd, and 2nd of the A and the D strings. 2nd of the A and D strings. Get that little, Spanish-y flamenco thing going on. Now just one note on the 2nd fret of the low E string, and then 3rd fret of the low E string, and you can sort of hit the bottom part of a G major chord, but then right away take this finger, put on the 12th fret of the D, G and B strings, and then either go to the right there, the 5th fret of the D, G and B strings, or 7th fret and then the 5th fret. And again, if you got a harmonics, a whammy bar, you can, That one is really sweet. Isn't that fun? Super easy and amazing. When you play that one, you're gonna wow people. I've got a full 3-minute lesson on Barracuda, and I've got some of the other ones here. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it in the comments, and I'll catch you around for some more super short lessons. See ya.